everyone. Okay, welcome to our live What is Coaching webinar. We are just going to run through these slides really quick and then we'll take questions at the end. My name is Emily. I'll go into about me in just a second, but I just wanted to say really quick, this is coaching is my favorite thing. It is what I love, so I'm so excited that I get to talk to you guys about this. Okay, so can you guys see my screen still? Sorry, I don't know why that's beeping. Can you guys still see it? We're good? Okay. So this is our team. And, okay, just a little bit about me really quick. I don't know why this phone's going off so much. My name is Emily Jamison. I am a mom of 4. We just moved from Arizona to Texas about a year ago, and we love it. I found Beachbody because I had just had my 4th baby, and after every baby I had a little bit of postpartum depression, but after my 4th was kind of the worst. So I was just lying around on the couch and feeling pretty down about myself. I didn't have a ton of weight to lose, but I had about 10 pounds, but most of all, I just was tired and drowning in my life, to just put it plainly. And my son came home on Mother's Day, and they have those sheets where they fill out about my mom. And he had written on there that his mom's favorite thing to do was to take naps on the couch. And it just kind of hit me then that I needed to make a change. And I had been following this girl on Facebook. I had been totally stalking her page, actually, and she wasn't even a friend of mine. A couple mutual friends had commented on her stuff. That's how I found her. And I just started, every day I'd go to her page and just look at her, because she was always so happy, and she just posted all these inspirational things, and she just made my day a little better. So when my son brought that home, I just knew that I needed to do something big and drastic. So I reached out to her and said, I want to be in your next group, because she ran these challenge groups. So someone that I didn't know, just found on social media, and I jumped right in and really never looked back. It not only found me again from just drowning in motherhood, but it found a better me. It like changed everything about me. It helped me lose those last 10 pounds, got me in the best shape I've ever been. And I was always kind of into fitness. I was a ballet dancer most of my life, and then just kind of lost track of that with having kids. Shakeology completely changed my mood. I swear it's a miracle drink, because it just made me happy. It got me out of whatever depression I was in. So that's just a little bit about me. She asked me a few times to coach when I was in the group, and I just kept saying, no, that's not for me. I can never do that. I don't like to sell. And finally, I just kept asking to be in her groups, and she said, you know what, why don't you just find a couple people to do the next one with you? You're already talking about it all the time. People are already asking you what you're doing. So just have a couple people join you. And I knew then, like, okay, I'm going to be a coach. I knew that that was the moment that I needed to jump in and do it. So I did. So that's how I became a coach. That was 2 years ago, exactly. In October of 2 years ago is when I ran my first group. So that's just a little bit about me. Okay, so a little bit about Beachbody. So Beachbody was founded in 1998 by these 2 really cool guys, Carl Deichler and John Congdon, and they're actually still the CEOs of the company today. And they had this crazy idea to make these at-home fitness programs. And with the help of Tony Horton, like, seriously, you guys need to Google on like their first videos that they made, because they were like on the beach. They are hilarious. You'll die laughing. They were on the beach with like a handheld camera trying to make all these like 5-minute workouts. They're so funny. And they just kept trying to make these infomercials take off, and it wasn't really working. And they just kept trying and trying and failing and failing and failing. And then finally they came out with P90X, and it was a total game changer. The infomercial just went crazy. The sales went crazy, and it just really took off. And the reason is because it was the first like hardcore workout program at home that had ever been invented. Like before that, you know, they had, I can't even think of any now, but they weren't really very serious. You know, people kind of like, oh, those silly at-home workout programs. But this one was getting people amazing results. So what happened was people were posting on YouTube about their results, and these YouTube videos were going viral. People were going crazy about others' results. So they're like, okay, well, we need to create message boards where these people can connect. So they created these message boards, and what they noticed was that people were coaching other people through these programs. So they were helping them get through the programs, and then they were being contacted by these people and saying, listen, we are like making you all this money by recommending this to all of our friends, all of our family. Like, you need to start some sort of referral program. So that's exactly what they did. They saw a need and they filled it. So they have a skincare line. They have different supplements. They actually came out with this really cool new supplement that really takes your body to the next level. But what they really do well are fitness programs. And I'm sure most of you have used these fitness programs before, but they are legit for sure. They bring in exercise scientists and they make sure that these programs work. And before I did Beachbody workout programs, I thought the gym was the only way. I didn't think I was ever going to get a good workout at home, but it's completely not true. They keep you entertained, so you really don't get bored, although that's what people think. And you get a great workout because they're at your home training you. In a gym, you know, the person at the gym doesn't know when they're going to see you again, so they have to train your whole body at once. And these are specifically designed to train your body the way it should be, so you get amazing results. So they have these workout programs that are awesome. And then they have Shakeology, which I kind of already talked about is my favorite thing. They are purists when it comes to Shakeology. They do not put anything in there that they don't completely agree with and that they just think is the best out there. And they travel all around the world finding these ingredients to put in Shakeology. And if you've had it before, you know how amazing you feel. And a really great example of this is that they came out with Shakeology chocolate first, and everyone loved the chocolate, and they kept saying, you need to make vanilla. And they tried for a really long time, but what happens is when you take a vanilla bean and you process it, it turns into a chemical. So a lot of people, that's not a big deal for you. Anything usually that you eat that's a vanilla flavor is this vanilla bean, and they know it's still natural, but it just turns into a chemical. It's just what happens. And they kind of refused to let that be in Shakeology. They said, no, we're going to keep finding it until we find a natural way. And finally they did. Just last year, they came out with that last summit. And what they found it in Madagascar from like this orchid flower. They finally found this vanilla flavor that they were comfortable putting in Shakeology. So they go above and beyond to make sure that this is the purest stuff that you can find out there. And that's why it's so much more amazing than some of the other shakes that are out there today. And then, so far they have the fitness programs and the Shakeology, and all that they were missing was this third component, Beachbody coaches. So that's us, and we're awesome. Okay, so this is someone from our team, and she's amazing, as you can see some of these pictures. And then that's actually our CEO in the middle there. And I love this picture of him because he does these programs. He drinks Shakeology every day. He does these workout programs. He tests them out. This is him with the 21-day fix. And they test these out a ton so that they know that they're awesome. But so we have the fitness programs, they had the nutrition, and now they had the accountability and the support, which is what we do as coaches. So we take these people that buy programs and we put them in a group and we hold their hand every step of the way. So when you go to a gym or you're just doing a workout on your own, you're missing that accountability. And it's really, really key. It's the magic ingredient that we like to call it. Because without that, you know, it's really easy to let yourself down. It's really easy to just say, oh, it's okay if I don't work out today, or if I have this brownie today. But if you know you have to check in with your coach and your group that are counting on you, it's a completely different thing. And it kind of changes it all for you. So this is really cool. They have two arms of this Beachbody company, and one is the infomercials. So they spend millions of dollars a year on these infomercials that are still around. If you get on TV, you'll see them. Tons of people order, or they can just sign up and order online. And then they have the other arm, which is us coaches. And this last year, we actually made more money for the company than the arm of just the infomercials and people ordering by themselves. And we are crushing those numbers this year. So we are, it is just proof that coaches is the part that they were missing, the secret ingredient that they were missing. Sorry, I'm just gonna take a drink of water. And just really quick, this is a coach on our team. Her name is Kirsty in both these pictures. She's had amazing results with these programs. She was a gym rat as well, like me. And she did Chalene Extreme and just had crazy cool results. Okay, so like I said before, my coach asked me to coach a few times and I kept saying no. These were my top 5 excuses and the excuses that I get most from people. So we're gonna go through these one by one really quick. Okay, is it an MLM? And yes, it is a multi-level marketing company. That's what we are. And to be honest, when I signed up, I had no idea what that was. So it wasn't really a big deal to me, but sometimes you'll find people saying that they don't like multi-level marketing companies. And I always like to ask why, because in my opinion, multi-level marketing companies are amazing. And we're definitely different how we run our company. Beachbody does everything differently. And you'll just see that the more that we go through this and when you get to know Beachbody a little bit more. But the reason that we're different is because they already had the fitness program and the nutrition, and then they brought in coaches to help fill a need for the people. It wasn't the other way around. And some people will get this confused with a pyramid scheme, and we are definitely not a pyramid scheme. Pyramid schemes are actually illegal. We have a video that we can send you if you have more concerns about that. But you can outrank and outmake the person that signed you up. And there's other reasons as well. But what a multi-level marketing company is that we as a team are all building together. So this is why this is cool, is when you sign up, and you're gonna sign up on a building team, which is amazing, because when you sign up on a building team, we automatically start helping you build. So we're giving you like this free Christmas gift of volume for your team. So it is automatically easier for you. You already automatically have a leg up. And that's why I love it so much, is that we all work together to create this team volume that helps us grow. And we do it together as a team. And then the other reason I love this is the leadership of Beachbody. So like I said before, they don't do anything unless it's done, like their morals are just really, really high. So they make sure that as leaders, we have everything that we need, and they make sure that everything's very ethical and that everything's super high standards, and they do not do anything unless it is top bar. And what else is really cool, and actually we just found this out, I don't even know if I've told my team about this yet, but they talked about at leadership that, so right now we are on the US and we just went into Canada. And they are expecting by next summit that we're going to be going overseas, which is super cool because we are already the #1 at-home fitness company in the US and Canada. And if we go overseas, like it's just going to explode. The possibilities in this company are crazy. And so getting in now is such an amazing time before that happens, because there's people that want to become coaches in other countries that can't yet. They just don't have the opportunity, but we're getting there. We are going to one day, I guarantee it, be the top fitness at-home fitness company in the world. So when someone asks you, "Ooh, is it an MLM?" you say, "Yes, it is. And let me tell you why that is the most amazing thing ever." So don't be afraid of that. But they like to say, what do they say? You can say it's a multi-level helping company, because what we do is we help people. Okay, second thing, it costs too much. So this is really funny, because when I signed up to join the team, my first challenge group, I did not tell my husband that I was doing it. I just went and purchased it. And then I just hoped that he would not see it on the credit card bill. Which he did, but I didn't care at that point. I was already so much happier. He didn't care either. But so when I decided to become a coach, I sat down with him and I said, "Okay, I decided that I want to become a coach. This is something that I really want to do." And he said, "Okay, well, let's talk about how much it costs." And I said, "Well, I already bought a challenge pack, so the $40 sign-up fee would be waived, and then I actually get a 25% discount on Shakeology, and there is a $15.95 fee per month for all my websites and everything, but I'm still saving money on Shakeology." So he's like, "Wait, so you're already drinking Shakeology every month anyway, but if you sign up as a coach, you're actually saving money?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, and you're helping people and possibly selling it and making commission on top of that? And I said, yeah. And he's like, well, that's a total no-brainer. And I said, yeah. So then I signed up as a coach, and I had his okay. But it's true. So even if you're a coach, you actually save money rather than if you're just a customer. So the $15.95 monthly fee is for everything that you need. We don't make you buy product and ship it out or have extra on hand. We don't make you take care of customer service issues. If a DVD is scratched or something, they do all of that. They give you training programs. They give you materials. They give you so much that you need. And websites, if you guys have a website, you'll know that it's twice as much as this. So this is a steal of a deal for $15.95 to get everything that you need. They set you up to become a coach with this. And then of course you save 25% off of all products on your Shakeology. You save that. So you're still making, you're still saving money. And then when you do sell to people, you make a 25% commission on everything that you sell, which is really cool as well. And then the bonus, which is what I was talking about before, was as we all help together as a team, when we all make this team volume, and this team volume is given out in team bonus cycles, and that's how we get paid. And that's a very simplified version of how it works, and we go into depth with that more. But that's just another way that we as coaches make money, and that's how the majority of us make our income, is from these team bonus cycles. And then once you hit star diamond ranks, you start making quarterly bonuses, and that's really cool as well. And then the really cool thing is this last point here at the bottom, it's the free customers. So once you become an Emerald coach, and we can explain all that as well, it's basically you plus 2 coaches, you get what's free customers from the company. So anyone that does sign up with the infomercial or just signs up on their own and doesn't have a coach, they assign all those people a coach because they want everyone to have one. So you're just given free customers to help. That's like free money in your pocket and free people that you get to know. And I actually have a few coaches on my team that were just given to me as free customers. So that's another really, really cool thing that they do. Okay, so franchise versus Beachbody. So just wanted to show you guys this really quick. So this is the Wendy's franchise, which maybe isn't the best example for a health and fitness call. But if you wanted to open your own franchise, it would cost $500,000 to open that franchise. And I actually had a friend way back in before I was married, and she opened a Einstein's Bagels. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but the amount of money that they had to have to open this franchise was insane. And then the amount of work that they had to do to not lose this money, because if you just, it doesn't work out, you just lose the money, was crazy. And she worked her little tush off to make this, she and her husband make this company go. But that's a lot of money to open a franchise. So basically, as Beachbody coaches, we are opening our own franchise of Beachbody. We are like brand managers of Beachbody. And it's a really cool thing to tag your name to, because we're helping people. We're the most popular, like I've said. So think of it that way. But I challenge you and any new coaches on this call that if this wasn't just a $40 business, and if you buy a challenge pack, it's actually the $40 is waived. But if you treated this like this was a $500,000 business, how much harder would you work? Would you show up every day? Because my friend that opened the Einstein's Bagels showed up every single day. She worked day and night to make that business work. So because I think that's where we get held up sometimes, is because it is just a $40 business, sometimes we can treat it like it's a $40 business or like it's just a hobby. But if you treated this like an actual business that you invested a lot of money in, I mean, how much would it be worth it? And there are coaches that work hard for 2 years, not my direct coach, but my upline coach, the coach above her, just joined the Millionaire Club last weekend, I believe is when they announced it. So, I mean, this is $1 million business opportunity for $40. It's just crazy to me. So that would be my one piece of advice is I don't do this business perfectly at all. I don't. There's lots of days when I do it really imperfectly, but I show up every day and I treat it like a business, and that's the one thing that I've maybe done right is that I don't treat it like it was a $40 business. Okay, the next one, this is my favorite one. Okay, I don't have time. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about time. Okay, so we all have 24 hours in a day. And I have seen some of the busiest, craziest people build this business. And I'm even like, how are you fitting this in? It makes no sense to me. But they are, but they're doing it. So this is just not, this isn't an excuse to me. We all have the same amount of time. It's just how you choose to spend that time. And we actually teach you how to build this business in very little time a day. It's called your power hour, and we teach you all about how to do that. But so when I signed up, one of the pitfalls I think that I had was I was a stay-at-home mom, and I kind of could just be like, well, I'll do my business here, I'll do my business there. And I just kept kind of putting it off to whenever would work for me. And I quickly learned that that was not the way to be successful in this business. And you actually had to set aside time. So when I see these crazy busy people fit this into the cracks of their day, that's exactly what they do. They are, and this is what I learned to do as well. So now I wake up before my kids get up, and I get, you know, some of my work done, and then I work out with my kids or while they're eating breakfast. And then as I'm sitting in the carpool line, I'm really quick doing a post on Facebook. As I'm doing the dishes and cooking, I have one earbud in and I'm listening to personal development, or I'm listening to a team call. I'm fitting it in to the cracks of my day, so that I can spend time with my family, so that it works for me, so that I'm not spending my life working this business, but I'm doing it in a short, focused amount of time. And I've sacrificed, for sure. There's lots of nights I haven't watched TV. I've given it up almost completely. I've had to miss out on some social events, but I can tell you now that it's completely worth it, because how much more would I have to miss out on if I was still working nights serving at a restaurant 5 to 6 nights a week and not putting my kids to bed? That killed me, having newborn babies, 3 months old, having to go back to work. And yes, I got to spend all day with them, but my husband would come home and I'd leave for work. We never saw each other, and I never got to tuck my kids in. I never got to have family dinner. I never got to do that kind of stuff. And so when we talk about sacrifices that you have to make, to me, they're so small to be able to stay home and live the life that you want to live. And there's so many coaches that have retired their husbands, that have this dream that they have always wanted to have, because they've sacrificed a little, because they've given up a little TV here, or just lying around on the couch or doing nothing. And they've just filled it with this focused power hour. So, oh, maybe, oh, do you not have the Zoom theme? Okay, hold up, I will go fast. Okay, so I'm not a fitness expert. Neither am I. I am not a fitness expert at all. I am not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not any of this stuff. I'm just a regular person, and all I do is I share my journey. I just share on Facebook, and people don't relate to that anyway. They don't relate to perfect abs and the perfect life, because that's not real. And so all people want to see is the real you, and they want you to invite them along, and they want to, like, those little progress things that you do, that is so inspiring to people, and they want to be a part of it, and they just want to join you on the journey. So you don't have to have this perfect six-pack. You don't have to be super knowledgeable. That's what we're here for. That's what Beachbody is here for, is to help you on those questions that you can't answer, those nutrition questions, and make this super easy. And all you're there to do for them is to be their cheerleader, and that's it, is to help them along the way. You don't have to be the doctor that knows everything. So you don't need to be a fitness expert. You just have to be a product of the product. I'm going to zoom through these. Okay, I'm scared. I totally get that. I was like the most private person when I signed up to be a coach. I never posted on Facebook, never commented or liked on anything. And now I post my entire life on Facebook. I just put it all out there. And there are days when I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to post this. Even still today, 2 years later, when I'm scared. But I just think of myself 2 years ago, and that I was drowning and depressed, and nobody knew. Nobody knew that I was drowning, because I put a smile on my face, and I got up and I smiled in front of the people that it would matter in front of, right? So I didn't let anyone know how I was feeling. And so that's this picture here in the middle is this person drowning. And when someone drowns, it's not like in the movies when it's this huge, big ruckus. When a person drowns, it's quiet. It's like very not loud. And that's kind of how I felt in my life. So when I'm scared of this post, to do this post, I think about that. I think about the one person that was just like me that needs to see it. And if I reach that one person, it will totally be worth it. So you just have to think it's not about you. It's for the old you, the you that you used to be. And that's what helps me when I'm scared. Okay, can it work for me? I'm not sure. Are we going to be able to make the time go more? Or is it going to go out? No? Okay. I'm going to zoom past this. This is just my income really quick. This is the income progression. If you have this later, then you can just pause on this and listen to it. But it's paying off. That's all I can say is the hard work is completely, totally worth it. Okay. Krista, do you want to get on and share about yourself?
Hi. Okay. I'll make this really fast. My name's Krista. I have 3 kids, 7.5, 4.5, and my little guy's 9 months now. And I've been doing this since before I was pregnant with him, just about almost 2 years. But I got into this just from Emily. I was one of her first peeps, right after she had amazing results. And I had just started staying home and was kind of just fell into this weird depression because I didn't really know. I love being a mom, but I didn't really know where else my life was supposed to go. And so I kind of got stuck at home and started eating late night, and it wasn't pretty. So so I started doing this, and I fell in love with coaching. I fell in love with the accountability. Shakeology is like our family motto. And then I got certified to teach PiYo, and it just kind of went from there. And it's changed all of our lives so dramatically. So that's it.
Thanks, lady. Okay. Lauren, are you on here? I don't know if
yes, I am.
Okay, go for it, girl.
Okay, so a little bit about me. I just I'll make it super quick too, but Beachbody really kind of changed so much for me. It got me connected back to my faith. I had lost a lot of my confidence. I was always the girl that had a lot of confidence growing up, and when I got married to a Marine, I had gotten knocked down quite a bit. I had gained a lot of weight, and I needed something to help me. And Beachbodies was kind of that for me. The accountability, the groups, everything like that. And now I'm able to dream again. And I've never set goals in my life, and I am setting goals, and I'm meeting those goals, and I'm reaching them. And things that I thought were impossible are more possible for me to achieve. And I feel like I've been sent a little gift of being a coach, and I'm just working towards making my dreams come true and helping others.
Love it. I love this picture of you. You're so cute. Okay, Samantha maybe was going to be able to get on, but I know she had to pick up her baby. Samantha, are you there?
Yes, I'm right here. I'm driving.
She's driving. She's a little baby.
So can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. So coach, I started in April and changed my life because, yes. Hello?
Can you hear us? It's cutting out a little.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. I'll start over. I'm a pretty new coach. I started in April, and I just think that coaching has allowed me to dream, kind of like Lauren said, and set goals and meet them and work on something kind of like really big, but I don't feel like I'm doing something big every day. But then when I look at the big picture, it's like, this is incredible what I'm doing and how I'm helping people, and the dreams I'm setting are way bigger than I've ever set before, or the goals I'm setting are just so much bigger, and I've just loved every second of it. And I'm one of those people who have like a crazy busy schedule, but I really love my power hour, and I feel really accomplished when I get it done, and I've just loved being on this team, and it's just been so great.
And you're awesome. She's awesome at her power hour. She keeps me on track. Okay, so why our team? So there have been days when I wanted to quit. This business is hard. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is not this easy thing that you're just going to sign up and then all of a sudden be making all this money. So the days that I want to quit, though, this team is what keeps me from quitting. This team and these amazing ladies that I get to surround myself with every day is the reason I would never give up on this. And I'm so glad that I haven't. And it's a huge circle of friends that's positive and uplifting. And the best friends I've ever had in coaching. And I know I'm biased and I'm sure there's other great teams out there too, but I just think ours is the best because we all help each other. I'm not the leader of this team. I signed up first, but that doesn't mean we're all leaders. We all help. We all, like, it warms my heart when somebody comes into this team and I see people helping them and welcoming them, and we all just kind of embrace one another. And the more people that come in, the bigger our circle gets. And it's so amazing just to see this love spreading so far and so wide. And I just think that everyone that comes in, like, I just feel more and more love. It's like we attract all these people that are amazing, and we'll do the same for you. We'll take care of you. You're never going to be left on your own to run your own business. It's not like that. We don't sign people up and then just leave them. We embrace them, we train them, and we make sure that they succeed too, because you're a part of our family once you become part of our team, which is what we are. So we got you. We are Team Forever Fitness. We want to invite you into our team. I hope we see you on our team page. I hope we get to give you a big welcome and just bring you into our circle, because that's what we do. We just share. We share what we love. We love these products. We love this company, and we just share it with the world. And that's how we became coaches, and that's how we're successful, and that's how you can be successful too. So thank you so much for listening, and we hope to see you in the team page. Okay. We won't have time for questions because we just have a minute left. Thanks for getting on though.